Sometimes we find ourselves caught in relationships, caught in situations where we're not able to be who God has created us to be. Have you ever been sick and tired of being sick and tired? You know, I have at times. I decided I don't want to stay in this place anymore where I'm at. I need to make a change. I'm here to share with you that God has a better way and better life for you, for all of us. That means something has to change. And rather than wait for someone else to change to benefit us, we make changes ourselves that will benefit us. In other words, take ownership for your life today and for your tomorrow.
Domestic violence is mental, physical, sexual, emotional, as well as even the abuser, which, you know, there's no discrimination. An abuser can be male, female, a child, an elderly person. When you think of domestic violence can be invisible, where it affects their mind. When I say they use other people to degrade the victim. I'm talking about the perpetrator uses the other people. They can use the victim to abuse their children or to abuse other people. They even involve them in drug abuse. They force them to use drugs and do all kind of different illicit acts. And when the abuser puts pressure on the victim by using control and how they feel about themselves. So domestic violence covers a multitude of areas. It can go on, and it can become a way of life. Not only did he physically abuse me, he mostly emotionally and mentally abused me. It started off verbally, and he was trying to get to my mind. Come over and you know, come and get some of this. And I was like, you know, like, what you want me to do? So he asked me to come over there and snort the cocaine. So when I put the straw thing up to my nose, I blew it out instead of sniffing it in. And when I did that, I was like, oh my God, what did I do? He left, and when he left, I was pissed. I was hot. And we had a .357 Magnum in our home. Matter of fact, he made me answer the door with that gun every time someone came to our home. I grabbed that .357 Magnum, and I sat back at a chair right near the door in the dark and waiting on him to come back. And if he had came back, which God stepped in, I know, because if he had came back today, I don't know, I'd probably be just getting out of the penitentiary because he would have been dead. Because I was going to dump probably the whole gun on him. I was that enraged. There's a code in the streets that your word is your bond. And that's the kind of relationship that we had. That if you be honest with me, I'll be honest with you. So the last time he put hands on me, he had promised me that he would not touch me again in that way. And when he went back on his word, it was like he stabbed me in the back. I mean, only he didn't have a knife. So when he did that, that was the worst thing he could have done to me. I have a message for 3 women. The woman that has been in a domestic violence relationship, the woman that's in a domestic violence relationship, and the one that hasn't gotten into one yet.
I'm sick of being sick of being tired. Yeah. When it comes down to the wire, I should just retire. Cause I've been rewired, had a bad connection. Now I got full bars, what's that? Good reception.